one marker.
I use a watch with a calendar on it pretty much every day, so I really couldn't imagine a world that had no calendar watches in it. But there are definitely different levels to calendar watches, and not everyone is built equal. So it's really important to know what you want and what you're getting into when it comes to a calendar watch. Calendar watches are such an important complication, and probably the most used and useful complication that exists in watches today. The first watch with a date on it was actually the Datejust right around 1945 or so, before the Cyclops that we know it for today. So this complication just tells you simply the date of the month. Usually it's around 3 o'clock, but it could be really any formation. The date is a very useful function, especially when it's laid out right above 12 o'clock, giving you a full, easy view of the day of the week, and then the date is usually hanging around 3 o'clock, but again, can be in a bunch of different combinations. Most famous model of the date, of course, will be the Rolex Datejust or the Rolex President. A truly iconic watch with a very, very useful complication, and you can see why, people who have a lot of things to do, like presidents, would want a watch with a day and a date on it. A triple calendar complication has the day, the date on the month, all displayed on the dial, easy for view. Now, if you find yourself in a moon phase there, you have a complete calendar, giving you all the tools you need to know the day, the date, the month, and the phase of the moon, giving you everything you'd want to know for your day-to-day. In 1996, Patek Philippe created the first annual calendar wristwatch, giving you convenience to your complication and making your full calendar not something that you'd have to think about every month, but something you just think about once a year if you kept it wound, and really just kept pushing the envelope toward convenient complications, in my opinion. Moon phases are really interesting. So a lot of clients ask me every day, is a moon phase really important? When you think about it, we really wouldn't have months without the moon. It was the revolution of the moon around the sun and us seeing it, roughly every 30 days or so that caused us to think, that there are definite, breaks in times and, the world revolves and really created the basis of what calendars are. So without the moon and the moon phase, we really wouldn't have calendar watches as it is today. So this makes it not only a fun complication, but actually a complication that's the root of all calendar watches. The first moon phase timepiece actually came around 205 BC in Greece. So that's just to tell you that the moon phase has been around for a long, long time. A perpetual calendar, or the king of the calendars I like to call it, is a calendar where it displays all information, month, day, date, moon phase, but it keeps everything coordinated throughout the whole year. Most perpetual calendars will only need to be reset on the year 2100, where there's actually a little error in the Gregorian calendar itself. So this is truly the most convenient calendar and the most foolproof, once set and kept running calendar complication out there. Really, really enjoyable because, just think about it. All these parts that have to work in complete synchronization, a beautiful ballet of sorts that has to work day in, day out for, 100 years, keeping your time, your day, your month, your moon phase, all in perfect synchronization. Many really cool examples of this. I love the 5940 from Patek Philippe. I love Audemars Piguet examples. So many great perpetual calendars. Given that you don't have to set it again until the year 2100, to me it's the most convenient calendar watch, hands down. Not only because it gives you all the information that you want, but it takes away the hassle of thinking about it every month. I'm CQ of Watchbox, and this is my take on calendar watches.